What'd you say?
Sorry, everything I say will be recorded by the government now.
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna make confirm we're live on Twitch real quick, and we
Yeah,
are.
we're live.
All right, gonna drop the link. Someone's gonna say first in about 30 seconds.
Damn it. I was
You
I
both
was
did.
I was late by like a millisecond.
All right, we drop the link. I'm gonna do an at everyone. I asked management. It was 3 yes, 0 no. So
Usually we have like a music intro before we come into the stream, so that's
nah,
what
I
I
like
was
the
kind
hot
of
mic,
expecting.
cold open. You already know.
Yes. I don't even know if that get picked up.
All right, I'm gonna do at everyone, and I'm gonna post in the OTP server as well.
Yep.
Right.
You guys are getting all the love. Streams and videos.
Heck yeah. Oh, we're gonna be towing the line all night, I feel like.
I
I
mean, you
told
will.
you.
I'm not.
All right, done
I'm
with
used to
that.
talking to kids, so I don't really.
I had to block something from Bauer. Let's tone it down a little bit. I mean, based on what was said, the mods will see. I hope people are okay with that. Just want to wait for people to file in. We got about 7 viewers, it looks like, from my screen.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 7 here too.
Cool.
It is actually pronounced Roxas, not Roxasboro. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I've actually been practicing that, like in the mirror, like Roxas, Roxas, Roxas.
Have you also been hissing at yourself?
Oh yeah, I was hoping. I mean, when we do the intro, give it a few more minutes, but yeah, there better be a lot of hisses in the chat.
It's not gonna. I
Roxas.
don't. I don't know if I can like hiss without it like not picking up the s's.
Yeah, no, like I said, if people don't, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Also, I'm watching for those in the chat right now. I'm watching College Rocket League because my friend's about to play in like the loser
Nice.
finals.
I just saw the Braves win their 9th game in a row. I don't care that it was against 3 different
Damn!
crappy teams.
Imagine winning. Can't relate as a Padres fan.
You guys were
Dang,
so good
bro.
like a month ago. What happened?
They
Pitching.
decided to act like their actual team.
Well, yeah. Well, the pitching just died. All the pitchers got injured in like a week. I think Darvish and Haddock went on
Out
the
of the
IL at the
park.
exact same time. I
Yeah,
think it
that
was.
that wasn't good. But like you can't really blame injuries because if you look at Atlanta, they have Mike Soroka's out. Noah was out for 3 months. Acuna's out for the
Yeah, but
season.
they were garbage. They were garbage at the very start of
Thank
the
you,
year.
Loki, for subbing. That's 11 months now. Rookie of the month, Will Love, in the chat. Mitch Max asking who's leading the fantasy PBE Fantasy Draft Federation League.
I am actually.
I think he's leading
I'm
League One. League
no,
One.
I'm leading the entire league.
Mm-hmm.
Really? All
Oh, you have the
right, let
most
me check
points.
mine.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, if we get 50 viewers, I'll turn camera on when we get into the actual portion of the.
I won't.
I do not have a camera, so I will not be joining you.
uh, that's just like a wager for the league. If we can get 50 viewers, then
I'm third in my league.
that's cool. So, yeah, I figured I could start the actual pod and I'll get the overlay going because of 209 Tacos, we have some beautiful art for tonight.
I have seen one of the pictures already, and I can confirm that it is pretty nice.
Oh, he sent it to you? Yeah. So you guys got your
Yeah.
own nameplates, which is really cool. Another
hmm
another pro of being, submitting that form, being here with us. And yeah. So we got Roxas, we got King Cobra. Wanted to start and do some intros on you guys. Oh, we'll talk about minor leagues for sure tonight. We're gonna bounce between. I got the most recent file open, and the file. This file has replays. But without
Can
further,
we
yeah, sorry.
can we not talk about minor leagues, please?
Yeah, can we skip that subject? It's
Oh.
kind of hurty right now.
Well, sorry about your feelings. Sorry that the sim has hurt your feelings. Trust me. I think everyone in the chat has felt that about the sim at some point in their sim league careers. Um, but speaking of sim league careers, I would like to start with Roxas. So let's do
hmm
kind of an extended intro. Who are you? How did you find us? I love origin stories. So if you can go
All
into
right.
your origin
So
story with the PBE.
so I found y'all because like three different chats that I was in on Discord basically were talking about y'all and stuff, and I was like, well,
Hmm.
I played in the ISFL before, but I kind of went IA on them after one season, and because I don't know, but like I'm good at OOTP, and
Hmm.
I was able to navigate it a little bit, and so I got a little interested, and I love baseball. Baseball is my number one sport. Like I rank it. It goes baseball, then college football, and for those that actually know me, I'm a pretty big college football fan. But
Hmm.
big Braves fan for those that don't know. And yes, I remember your bet, sports fan 39. Don't remind me. Uh any anyways, I found y'all by asking like what are y'all talking about? I got linked here. Uh I don't remember who it was that linked me specifically
Hmm.
because otherwise they'd be in my the referral. And I don't know. I got good vibes when I joined right away. I was welcomed pretty well, and I felt like I was pretty active right away as well.
Hmm.
And it took off. We had a lot of fun, and then I got picked up on waivers by Louisville, and I love the people there. It's really fun, even though you see that record that Louisville holds right now, but we're gonna bounce back and I still think we're gonna win it all this year. It's just the sim has not been favorable to us at all.
Hmm. And that's something people in chat can bond over. I know IO Torrance here. A lot of you guys are here. LSU is here. Thank you for the follow, Hasso312. Pretty cool for you to join us tonight. It's a good night to check us out and see what we're doing. But yeah, appreciate that intro for sure. People are talking about your southern accent.
I try to hide it a little bit because I don't want to sound too much like a hick, but there's only so much you can do. For those that don't know, I'm from Jacksonville, Alabama. I go to school at Jacksonville State University, and I'm a pretty active person, and I really don't care if people know where I live.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I put my city in my JSync profile like day one, not knowing or thinking about the potential of being doxxed and whatnot. People talk
yeah,
about.
dude.
Yeah.
And for those that don't want to call me Roxas, calling me Josh, perfectly fine. I go by either or. It's up to you, whichever one's easier for you to remember.
Mhm. Well, thank you for joining us. I love that we had people submitting forms to be with us tonight. That means you read the announcement post and you're up to date on the news of the PBE. So it's cool to have you here. Uh, we got another guest. You may know him formerly as Slithery Snack, now Sneaky Snack. King Cobra, can you do something similar? Talk about who are you? How'd you find us? Origin story, the beginnings, how you got to now, etc.
Yeah. So first off, hiss. I can't do it. I don't know if the S's
His
are getting picked up, but
Loki said he wishes you were just gonna hiss for the next hour.
yeah, I probably should
Sneaky
do that actually.
snake. There you go.
I initially found. Why are you here? Please leave. I initially found Out of the Park, or I'm sorry, I found PBE from the Out of the Park subreddit and also the Padres subreddit.
Cool.
And then I joined the Discord after figuring out how to create a player, which took me 2 attempts. I think like I started uh, a week later. Like I actually figured it out a week after my first attempt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's back when it was pretty confusing for me to do like all that stuff because I've never been in a sim league before. So I got the hang of it, and then I got drafted to the Mounties. I think the majors draft was before the minor league draft back then. So I was drafted to the Crabs, and then I was drafted to the Mounties, which was interesting. I really like how it's structured now, where you're drafted to your minor league team, then you have to wait a year or a season, then you get drafted to your major league.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I basically spent 3 years or 3 seasons in the minors. Did really well the last 2 seasons. Actually, in my all my Kingston seasons, I made it to the World Series. First season in season 15, we lost in the World Series, and then the next 2
Dallas.
we won.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was to Dallas. So
Yeah.
LVG's in the chat, I think, and is probably really happy.
Yes, he is very happy about that championship. I remember being his teammate in Vancouver and how excited he was. You guys won it in 16, right? I think.
16 and 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got MVP both seasons. Or for the World Series. I got World Series MVP.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, we remember Slithery Sneck being all over the base pass, a good hitter for contact as well. I remember he was like top 5 in average at one point when he finished one of the seasons late in his career. So
Yeah, and then my cat has decided to join me on my desk.
oh,
Hi Lulu.
hey kitty.
Anyway, yeah, she likes to like lie down on my keyboard. So if I accidentally all F4 out of the Discord, then you know what happens. But after that, I went to Rougarous, played there, and to like started. Or actually, no, I was traded the season I was going to get called up because Crabs didn't have any room to the Toros, and then from the Toros, I was picked in the expansion draft to the Rougarous. Which I mean, if you're going to trade for me, I don't know why you wouldn't protect me. But I think also the person that they traded for me was also picked in the expansion draft. So I don't know. I guess
Questioning the
people just didn't know who
Toros.
to protect.
Toros, you are being questioned here on the PBE Sim League
Well,
podcast.
okay. Here's the fun part, right? The Crabs and the Toros both won World Series, so I would have won a World Series if I was on either of those teams. But I was drafted by the Rougarous.
Who also won? You were on the team when.
Well, yeah, but I was on the team since like we were trash, and each and every season we improved exactly like one position. We went from like sixth in the conference to fifth to fourth to third
I
to
mean, that's how
second.
a rebuild's supposed to go, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wouldn't really say growing up, like going up a rank every year's.
Well, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's good because you see these teams
Hmm.
like I guess Kashima, Maui, or that's the exact same team, but like other teams like kind of rebuilding and then staying down there for a
Yeah,
long while.
yeah, that
So I'm
makes
really
sense.
happy how it ended up, and I'm glad that we were able to win a World Series so quickly.
Yeah, one of the. If not, someone correct me if I'm wrong. It's one of the fastest expansion rings.
It was tied with
I knew it.
Utah, I think.
Yep, correct. I knew there was like some caveat mixed in there.
And then after that, I kind of just became inactive because of school, so I decided to like retire after I was traded to Maui. Sorry, Diesel. I am still pretty like what's the word? Ashamed of retiring when I could have carried Diesel to a worse draft pick. But other than that, I created Sneaky Snack. After like trying to fiddle with the name, I didn't know if I wanted to go like Sneaky Snack or like Courageous Cobra or something with like C's. But I just went Sneaky Snack because it kind of continues the Sneck bloodline. Although, like in lore, Sneaky Sneck is Slithery Sneck's cousin.
Hmm. It's got to be the young cousin, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I was drafted to the Wheelers.
The Wheeler
So,
boys. They're having a good season, right?
I was about to get to that, right? We were having a good season.
Yeah.
We are 0-10 in the last 10.
Oof.
Go ahead and look at the Wheeler schedule.
I just want to see standings.
Right.
Well, let's see. I mean, 3 games out of a playoff spot is really not a hard hill to
It's
climb.
not bad,
Right.
but I'm just
It
sad that
could be better.
Right.
yeah, we were like firmly in the playoff picture.
Right.
I don't know what happened.
Um.
I wouldn't be opposed to going to Seattle as long as like Seattle plans on contending and having like a decent rebuild.
Holy crap! There's
Or I guess
something's
build
up.
because
You
they
guys
never
are
were.
0-10. Not to interrupt. 0-10 in your last 10. Holy moly!
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Lost 11 in a row.
Free falling by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Ugh. I mean, I'm glad that Sneck is doing well. I think Sneck has like a. Well, let me check Sneck's stats, but
We just had it open. We can check them again.
Sneaky Sneck, I can check it. I have 1.2 WAR. Most of that is in defense because I have a 5.1 zone rating. At shortstop in my first season. So I mean,
Yeah,
Is
defensive
there
efficiency is great too.
is there
1.03.
is there a way to look at our head to head, like when I've pitched against him?
Yes, but I may need some guidance. I haven't done this.
yeah, go to batting stats.
Uh huh. Oh, batter
It
versus
would be
pitchers. All right, that's
yeah.
cool. This is awesome here on the PBE Sim League pod. How did our guests do against each other? I'm looking for Roxas. Looks like it's an alphabetical. Yep. 2 at bats, 0 hits,
That's
0
what I like to
homers.
see right there.
But they don't show
Yeah, but
walks.
2 at bats is a pretty small sample size. So
How do we
I
know
mean,
if
if
we
it was
walk?
2 at bats, then that wouldn't have been any of the walks. I don't know if there's like more in there or that's kind of weird though. You'd think that they'd have like more detailed stats.
Hmm.
Dang. I wish one of y'all was in the pros so I could see if I've struck y'all out.
It, it it would be hard to strike out a pitcher.
Brandon,
Right.
if y'all can draft
I guess
me,
I
then
meant
that would
Snack.
be perfect. Like I wouldn't be opposed to going to Seattle at all. I'd love it. And honestly, the higher that Sneaky Snack gets drafted, the better I feel inside. So
Yeah, I was pretty happy when I got picked 4th overall in the draft. It was a good feeling
yeah,
Buffalo.
because I didn't think I was quite gonna go that high because I joined a little late, so I'm not really in the top earner area of my class,
Mm.
but I'm still a max earner, kind of. Speaking of, I still have to do my PT tonight.
oh yeah. Well, I still need to do a graphic for a JPT. What I've usually been doing so far this season is making graphics for these point tasks, just because it's kind of fun.
Mhm.
Like I kind of do want to hone my graphic skills, and I made like a card template. So I'm probably for the JPT gonna do like a trading card for Slurry Snack or something, because it could be any graphic for the JPT, but the PT has to be like based
Yeah, it has to
on
be
the topic.
related to the topic. Yeah. Um. Well, spoke about caveats earlier. There was a caveat that I listed in the game day at everyone post. That is that we were going to do the giveaway. They want to do. They want to see the Bentley versus list. All right, let's get it. Now, can you? It's been asked twice now by Lowkey. So it's only for batters though.
Well, you can check pitching
Oh,
stats, then
okay.
yeah.
No,
Uh,
it's just like situational stuff.
yeah. You might have to look at like individual hitters
I can
against
look
them,
at
but
James
yeah.
Love though and see how you did against me. Batting stats, batter versus pitcher. Oh no,
Giants are unreal this year. Absolutely unreal.
it's
There's
not
no reason
here.
they should be this good.
Do they take it away from retired players? That stinks. Well, we should do the giveaway.
I think the whole versus pitchers thing is during the current year, so
Oh, career batting stats. Hmm.
It would be very cool if somebody went and compiled a list of stuff like that, though.
Right. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know how hard it would be though.
Oh, it would be difficult.
Hmm.
But you can't show it for you can only show it for it's like the spray chart. You can only have it shown on the current year. You can't like go back in time and look at it for past years, unfortunately.
Hmm.
That's kind of like an OOTP limitation. I wish like in a future update they made batting versus pitchers and spray charts like viewable in past years.
Hmm. Yeah, well, we should get to the giveaway. I'm going to drag a few tabs over to the captured screen. First, I'm going to start with the giveaway list. I'm going to grab the random number generator. So, I'm going to do one spin. I know people like to do three. I'm going to do one spin. You could see here, I got cell 1 all the way down to cell 144. And yeah, good luck. Remember, if you win, you get either to pick between Out of the Park 22 or a merch item. Um, so yeah, LBG, I see your name here. Pablo, we had it up. Darn, on the league announcements page. It was also in a commission on my mind as well. I linked it. So sorry to hear you didn't get to be part of it, but yeah, these are your potential winners. A lot of people. This is the biggest one we've ever done. Um, oh, thank you for the
Those of,
poll. Whoever ran that, shout out to the mod team. It's one of the stronger teams in the league. So
those of you that picked batter are wrong.
correct. I'm gonna be pitcher for life. I just think pitchers have more value, especially late in their career, because you could plug and play a pitcher, and you need a bunch. So I like having value. You guys ready? So we're just gonna spin one time, 1 through 144. I'm gonna hit the generate button. So I want to do a drum roll or
Uh,
wow, weakest drum roll bot ever. Holy crap. Here we go. 1 through 144. The winner is 42. Jose 42. I'm kidding. Magisu. Commish Bias is your winner of the giveaway. Also the owner of the league bank account and the league Twitch and league YouTube. Um, yeah, so that should be interesting. I guess he could just buy it himself. I don't have to reimburse the guy who owns the bank account. Brain, we're giving away um, either he's going to pick between an out of the park 22 like copy, whether he wants it or he can give it away, or a merch item. So yeah, so any merch item. I think the most expensive is the hoodies, like the sweaters. So yeah, gonna be a fun combo with him tomorrow. I'm gonna be excited to talk to him. So yeah, that ends the giveaway. I'm gonna go back to the file. So I have something planned. What time is it? In about 6 minutes. I want to end the hour, the last 15 or so minutes. Are the flamingos in the store? Check, Jimbo, check the PBE main server. There's a merch store announcements channel. And Ryan's been really good about getting things up and then announcing as soon as he's done getting them up. So, yeah, check that out. I think he's put that in there. I know that recently I think he got the new DVS logo. Um, anyone's interested in checking out the merch store, there's your link right there. Oh, yeah, we could do minors. Let's see. I'm going to pull up 4 people submitted forms for tonight, and they each submitted a topic idea. So, going to want to start there. Cobra, you said you wanted to talk about snakes.
I guess, yeah. What's the first topic idea?
uh, Uh,
We had a good one here. Future of the league, possibly talking about the future evolution of the league, where we see the league in a couple seasons, how we can keep growing. Maybe just talk about some of our thoughts about the current state of the league and big things going on with it. So that was
well, speaking of the
Fire
future
Captain
of the
Dom.
league,
Oh no, that wasn't Dom.
speaking of future of the league, I'm right here.
Haha,
Oh
dang.
yeah,
Future
I
face
remember
of the
submitting
league.
the snake question.
Oh, that is a mic drop comment from one of the two guests tonight, talking about how he's the future of the league. But yeah, I'd like to kind of pick your guys' brains. What do you see? We've been in existence for about 4 calendar years now. What do you see the PBE being in 4 more calendar years? So I guess we'd be 54 seasons deep around if you do the double take, doubling up where we're at now.
um,
Do you see us still existing? Do you see?
well, we're gonna be on out of the park. I don't know, 25.
You never know. No, I'm kidding.
Which is gonna have like maybe a couple more 3D stadiums, and that's it.
I honestly, it just all depends on how recruiting and stuff goes, because you got to think about turnover, like league turnover from creates to going inactive, and you just
Mhm.
it depends on how the recruiting team does their job, um,
Mm.
which should start picking up very soon, I think, with the trade deadline coming up. And
Mhm.
trade deadline's next week.
So yeah, we got this next week is gonna be All Star Week, and the week after that, yeah, is trade deadline week. So
Yeah,
it's coming up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We do want sizable class for sure. Now the thing with the PBE lately, I think, from a global perspective, is that our numbers for amount of people in our draft classes has kind of gone down. We had like an 100+ person class, I think, a few season 18 or something, and then we've had like really strong classes after that. But I think our quality has been super strong in terms of retention numbers. You got 100 creates, but how many of them actually stayed? As opposed to now, where I feel like a huge chunk are, we're keeping them around somehow. I think the updater tool is huge for that. It makes updating super fast, so you could stay active and not make it a huge time investment to pump out an update and be earning in this league. I think there's people just dive into media. There's so many ways to make money. We have so many jobs now. Shout out to the sim team. You guys add jobs like it's your job to add jobs. So yeah, that's where I see it is like if we can keep the quality percentage up, I don't think the total number matters so much. There's periods where I'm so focused on total creates, but now I'm looking at it like how good are we at grabbing the people who do create? And I think when you do have a smaller number, it actually helps with having more people retained because it's less people for the rookie mentors to have to juggle between. So it's less moving parts, more focused. Um, and yeah, community events, all of that. Getting rid of toxicity massively improves recreates. Yeah, we try to do that. You know, being commissioned for about a calendar year, that's kind of been part of my mo is to keep the maturity level up while also understanding that this is a for all ages league. So we don't have an age restriction. You don't have to click a button saying you're over 18. So because of that, we've tried to ask people to uphold, standards that would be okay for a full family. Um, and so tonight even I asked my two guests to tell me to confirm that they understand that we do have a sim server code of conduct that we abide by. And basically, I said don't curse and don't say anything hateful, um, in the chat, on the stream, because we try to keep it all ages. And I think that can help because we have a lot of father-son combos in this league. We actually have had mother-son combos as well, and that's kind of difficult to do if you don't pay attention to like the fact that we're trying to be all ages. So,
Culture is serious.
hmm exactly. Like, as a Heat fan, culture culture is literally everything. So that's been a huge uh, part of my MO. Mother son combos like anchovy and the Swifties. Come on. Seriously? We didn't have to go there. Be nice. You're not wrong.
Dang.
So
What's up? What's up, Net?
what time is it? Well, it's 7:31. So I have something special planned. Literally nobody on the planet knows what I'm gonna do, but I do want to run predictions, and it's gonna be short. We're gonna try to keep it short and sweet. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen in Discord, so you guys can't see my screen first, and I'll reshare it in a second. Um, and I'm gonna get the scene up with the intro so I can get that ready. Give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna rob a bank. Yeah, I was copying Stephen A. Smith. Thank you for knowing the reference, Michael Barry B. Benson. So we are gonna do a mini trivia competition between my two guests tonight, and I am gonna
Oh
host.
God.
Oh no.
It is it is 3 questions. Let me get the show started on the PowerPoint. It's 3 questions, and we're going to try to keep it short and sweet so we're not taking up the whole time doing a trivia competition. This is a podcast, not a trivia competition. So I'm going to go back to OBS and put the scene back on. And yeah, mini trivia competition, and then I'm going to share my screen as well with you guys so you could see. Share my screen. Screen 2. Alrighty. So, 3 questions. And, oh, I forgot to ask you guys, close your Twitch chats immediately. The audience is going to go nuts giving out answers. All
Alright, mine's closed.
right, thank you.
Yeah, I've
Alrighty.
had mine closed.
I'm gonna get all three of these wrong. I'm just putting that out there, but
Yeah, so we're going to do predictions. For question, we'll start the prediction. Basically, how we're going to do one for each question. Um, I'll keep it open for maybe a couple minutes so we could do that. Who will get question 1 correct? And one of you is going to have to get the tie option. So I think the tie should go to the newer user. Is that fair, Cobra and Roxas?
Yeah, sure.
Roxas or tie. And then yeah. Let's see. And then I'll put Cobra for the other option.
don't bet on me. Don't do it.
So we'll do it for 2 minutes, so guys can get you guys, ladies and gents in the audience, can get their predictions in. But who will get question 1 correct? Remember, there's only 3. We're gonna keep it short. Roxas or Ty or Cobra. You got 2 minutes starting now.
I would ask if I could go bet on Cobra, but I don't want a Pete Rose situation here.
Yeah, no betting. You guys can't bet in this. I should have also asked you no betting. Well, that was implied by saying please close your Twitch chat.
Yeah. It's true. I just wanted to make the Pete Rose joke.
No, it was great. It was very timely. I appreciate it.
Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame, by the way. If you disagree with me, then you can DM me after this podcast.
So I have the answers written in front of me on a post-it. You guys can't see that. My camera's off. We haven't hit 50 viewers. Sad face, but congratulations to people who didn't want to see my face, which is probably 95% of you. Predictions we're about to hit halfway on the prediction, so get your points in. Remember, it's either Roxas or Ty or Cobra to get question 1 correct. You only get to pick between 2 things on predictions. It kind of makes it easy to be able to pay out. Who will get question 1 correct? Remember, there are 3 questions. We want to leave time at the end to answer questions in the chat. We'll do Q&A. Probably should have done 1 minute because not a lot of people are betting. We'll do that for the next question. Keep it to 1 minute. Remember, they don't know. Literally no one on the planet knows what this is about to happen. They haven't seen the questions. Nobody has. And they're confirmed to be correct. Double checked.
What is my favorite color?
All right, here we go. We're bringing Hummus God Pod to the mainstream. Yes, sir. How much time we got? About 15 seconds or so. So get your... I'm going to hate these questions, no cap. Probably. I hate them too. I don't know crap. People are accusing me of rigging the match. You guys saw me. I mean, I know you're joking, but like, there's a reason why I wanted to do it live on stream. Okay, here we go. Question 1. Remember, try to get your... Oh, so... Actually, I should have mentioned this caveat. I'm going to start a direct message with both of you real quick.
Okay. So we're gonna DM you the answer.
Yes.
Okay.
So the whole point is so you guys don't skew each other's answers. Perfect. You guys are at the top of my list. All right, here we go. Message me your answer. Don't talk it through. We'll talk it through maybe after it gets asked. Question 1. Bobby Daring has thrown 2 perfect games. Only player to do so in PBE history. Which of these 3 players has not thrown a perfect game in the PBE? A. Kevin Choate, B. Colbin Fairborn, or C. Colton Kai? And we got one answer in. We got Roxas's answer is in. Remember, they're not seeing chat, so you guys could throw the answers down if you want. I should have gone emote only. Maybe we'll do that. I'll be more strategic about that next time.
Oh, wait.
Well, I don't have their chat open anyways.
There
so-
we go.
Was I wrong?
Alrighty, you guys are both in. You got then final answer for both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Yakko talking smack. It's a roast sesh. Okay, so King Cobra put C. Roxas put A. The correct answer is A.
Oh, for real? I did it because I think Enoch smells, so that's why I picked A.
So I'm going to pay that out now. Thank you for all of you for contributing to this fun predictions here. First ever mini trivia comp. And Roxas, you are up 1-0.
What was the betting on the
It was 54% actually leaning on you. I think probably because of the tie option.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alrighty, so we're going to score that out. Roxas did get it correct. And I know Shane's in the chat. Once I get question 2 up, can we go sub only? And then once I reveal the answer, we go off. Not sub only, emote only. We'll go emote only while the question's up. And then we'll go off emote only when the question is off stream. I mean, when the question's answered and we could talk about the answer. But yeah. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you for being here. Good morning to you in Australia, the land down under. Yeah, Choate's never thrown a perfect game. He has thrown a no-hitter. It was in the playoffs. First ever playoff no-hitter in PBE history. Callaway Flowers did throw the second. There's been 2. But he was the first. But it was not a perfect game. Fairborn did one with the Demons. Kai, memory escapes me, but he threw it around the same time as Fairborn.
How often do perfect games happen in PBE?
Great question. So no MLB players ever thrown 2 perfect games. So the fact that Bobby Daring, who said he was going to join us tonight, haven't seen him in chat. He had to run to the store. Bobby Daring has thrown 2 perfect games. The fact that in a league that has existed since the 1800s has not had a player in a league that has 162 game seasons has not had a player throw 2 perfect games is absolutely mind-blowing. We have 5 total in PBE history, but only one player has thrown 2. And yeah, we'll do the same thing we did for question 1. We'll do a prediction. Since Roxas is up, maybe we'll give the tie option to Cobra. What do you guys think?
I think that's fair. I think that's a good idea.
All right. Oh wow, looks like we got the mod put it up. Oh no,
I got this.
that was for the payout. Sorry about that. I got distracted. All right, who will get question 2 correct? King Cobra or tie and Roxas. We're only going to keep it up for a minute. I think 2 minutes was a little long. People didn't bet at the end. And here we go. We're going to do emote only. Emote only. But bet is live. Alrighty. Bet is live. Who will get question 2 correct? King Cobra or tie versus Roxas. Okay, we are in emote only right now. Question's not up, but just spam PBE emojis. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Unless you actually want to, then please do. Alrighty, Roxas is winning the bet right now, even though the tie option is for King Cobra. King Cobra just got a few more points. He is down in the bet, though. About 25 seconds left. Now 20 seconds. And we can hop on to question 2. And then we'll finish out with a Q&A from the chat. Oh, King Cobra took the lead.
What?
Nice.
Okay, King Cobra or tie looks like he's gonna take it. So we'll go right now. Remember, same thing. Message me your answer. Question 2. Here we go. Last season, Tom Shu was the first batter in PBE history to achieve a triple crown, which is league conference leader, league/conference leader in, well, because it was league before we split into 2 conferences. So we have a weird history, but conference leader in batting average, home runs, and RBI. Which of these 3 pitchers has not achieved a pitching triple crown? Esteban Rodriguez, Chaz LaLocke, or Victoria's Secret? And that's when they lead the league in wins, strikeouts, and ERA. Which of these 3 pitchers has not achieved a pitching triple crown in any season in their career? Not yes, but not achieved it. And I'm going to check Discord now. Looks like Roxas is in. King Cobra is also in. And let's see, Roxas, you put C. King Cobra, you put A.
It's reverse of last time.
Probably
And
B, isn't it?
the correct answer is C. Victoria's Secret
Oh wow.
I'm
has
so
never
good at
gotten a
this.
triple crown. So Roxas took a 2-0 lead, clinching the 3-0. And we can go off emote only now. While we transition into the third question. But yeah, Victoria's Secret was one of the most iconic pitchers in league history. If not the best. I think you could put her up there with Greg Steiner. Esteban's here. Chaz also. So yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the league history at all. I'm just out here taking guesses, and I just got 2 of them right.
Roxas did get that question correct, so we are going to score that out. What's up, Big Titty Smitty? You introduced me to Twitch trivia, so I'm glad I'm able to do this tonight. I'm honored. And yeah, so we will move into question 3. We'll head on over to there. I'll put a prediction up. Same thing. We'll give the tie option to King Cobra once more. King Cobra or... And we'll put it up
You
for...
want to keep this?
Here we go. Bet is live. Last question of the night coming up to you right now. We can go emote only when the prediction ends, maybe. Question 2 was C. Victoria's Secret's never had a triple crown. Actually, if you look in the index, Esteban and Chaz are the only two pitching Triple Crowns ever. Uh,
I didn't even think to look in the index.
I mean, that was implied that you were not allowed to touch the index during these questions.
Oh, okay. I,
Net's brother, the man who sold the world, actually did that on my podcast one time when I was doing trivia, and he like accidentally had the index open to look up the answer. Because like people do like open book tests and whatnot, they get used to it. Wow, everyone's betting the farm on Rocks is here for question 3.
I can't
Okay,
wait
this is
to
gonna
let
be the
them down.
only one that I win.
Can't wait to let you all down.
Here we go. Let's go emote only. For the question 3, while they're submitting their answers, once we reveal what their answers are, we can release the chat to regular chat. Question 3, a 20-plus game hitting streak is difficult. We know that. As only 28 batters in PBE history have accomplished this feat, who is the player that had the most recent 20-plus game hitting streak as of the index from today, obviously? Was it A, Christy Abbott, B, Elliot Alderson, or C, Gustave Beauregard? And they're thinking about the answer now. Thank you, Shane, Mod of the Year, for putting it in emote only so people aren't putting the answer down, just in case if they have the chat open. I do trust that they don't, but I can't see them.
You could look at the viewers list to see who's all viewing.
Great call, but I think it's on a little bit of a delay. Looks like Rox is in. King Cobra's also in. And you guys both put C. Gustav Beauregard. So the tie wins, but the correct answer is A. Christy Abbott had the.
I went with the most recognizable name on that list.
Yeah, Christy Abbott had the most recent 20-plus game hitting streak. So she is the correct answer. Beauregard has had a 20-plus game hitting streak, has actually had multiple, but he does not have the most recent. And yeah, that is the conclusion of the first 3 questions. Now, if you guys were tied, the tiebreaker wouldn't matter, but we're going to do it anyway. And for the tiebreaker, since it's always a number, let me score this out. So the tie wins. Shout out to King Cobra betters. But for the tiebreaker, since we could just put both of you guys as the options for the prediction, because it's a number. Actually, we'll put Roxas. Well, just in case, we'll have King Cobra as the tie, because he's losing. But, yeah, it's a number. So just expect to put a number down. Here we go. I'm going to do 1 minute. Shout out to Rocket Puppy claiming PBE money here in the PBE Sim League pod. Bet is live. Who will get the tiebreaker correct? It's a number. Will it be King Cobra or a tie, or will it be Roxas? Got about 35 seconds, 30 seconds. Just hit the halfway point. It's all going on Roxas right now.
I'm gonna let so many people down again.
Oh, King Cobra got some points down, 525 to 285. People trying to bet small money. I like it, I like it, I like it. People being smart, they want that money for real. That's why they're here, because they're farming PBE money. And here we go, emote only. Right now. Thank you, Shane. Here we go. What is the lifetime regular season win percentage for the Providence Crabs as of the index for August 22nd, 2021? So today, what is the lifetime regular season win percentage for the Providence Crabs as of August 22nd? It's a number. It's a percentage. As you know, winning percentage is by the thousandths. So it should be a decimal and 3 numbers. Looks like Cobra's in. Looks like Roxas is in. Roxas, you put 420 as the win percentage you submitted. King Cobra put 485. The correct answer is 469. So Cobra did win the tiebreaker,
Let's go.
Nice, nice, nice,
but
nice.
we didn't need it because you guys, Roxas did have the win. So that concludes the first ever mini trivia competition of the PBE pot. And we're going to go back to the intro. I'm going to end this presentation. Back in the file. And what do you guys think? Should we take questions from the chat?
Oh, I gotta open the stream back up now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys can take open it back up now.
I can take questions from the chat. I'm sorry I let y'all down.
I got to pay out the prediction. It was King Cobra. Shout out to you, King Cobra, for getting closer on the tiebreaker. Do I get commission since I introduced you to Twitch trivia? That's a question for me. No, you don't get anything actually, but you get PBE money for being here in the chat that you're farming currently. Roxas, you got a question from Net. Why are you so cool?
Well, I was born this way.
Great question from Shane. Biggest surprise, biggest letdown from the majors and minors. I guess the easiest way to see that is by the standings and knowing in your head what the expectations were going in. King Cobra, who's your biggest surprise? Like positive surprise. Who's doing better than you thought going in?
Choose. Hold on, let me just open up the. Because I do
Oh
have
wait,
the
I'm not
answer.
sharing my screen. I'm sorry. Good call.
You are.
Right.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I am. Thank you, Roxas.
Well, no, I'm just trying to look at PBE real quick because I'm gonna go to stats.
I'm in the minor. We're gonna start with the minor league.
Oh, the minor league. Okay, I haven't really. I do like how I think it's Condor on the Anchorage Wheelers is doing right now.
You're going player. I was thinking team.
Team? Okay.
Player's
I
fine.
do think that the Wheelers had like a really good start. So I would have had to pick them if it wasn't for their last sim.
Yeah, the question's
But
open-ended player or team from our mod of the night, Shane.
yeah,
So you said Condor. We'll dive into Condor real quick. You said Condor.
yeah. I mean,
What about
he's.
him?
I just need to open up the Wheelers real quick. All right, Condor's like he's a fellow rookie. So like, I mean, whenever you see like a rookie at any position, you usually expect him to have like negative WAR in the minors. At least Sneck did, or Slithery Sneck did when I started playing with the Mounties. But Condor is putting up like zero point 0.6 WAR. He's been a pretty good hitter. He's had a couple clutch hits when we didn't have the losing streak. I think right now he's in a bit of a slump. But
Okay.
Other than that, he's been doing pretty well. He's been batting like 310 versus righties. And overall, he's just doing really well.
Let's see how he's doing against Roxas. He's 1 for 3 off Roxas. That's pretty good.
Nah.
I mean, numbers don't lie, brother. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So that's your best positive surprise. Is there a team or a player? I guess you already kind of talked about disappointment, the Wheelers. Is there maybe a team that you see on the standings list that you would consider King Cobra as a team that is outdoing your expectations? Maybe TPE level, for example, as a reasoning.
Not. I mean, the Hepcats and the Kingpins I knew were both going to do really well. So, other than that, I think the Dynamos being like 500 is pretty interesting. Although usually when teams are bad one year, if they have a bunch of young players, they end up doing really well the next. So.
Cool. Now we'll stay in the minor leagues. We'll get Roxas's takes on the minors, and then we'll jump to the majors after. So, Roxas, who's your best positive surprise player or team, or and or team? So you could do both,
So
in a positive way. Like, who's surprising you?
so like I just I knew the Hepcats were gonna be good,
Hmm.
but I didn't quite think they were gonna be 11 games up
On a wild
in
card
the
spot, on a playoff spot.
in the playoffs
Hmm.
good by this point. Like,
Hmm.
and I halfway expected my team to also be close to where them in Chicago are. So that's because we tested like multiple times with our team,
Hmm.
and we tested like 70 win game seasons,
Hmm.
like almost every single time.
Wow.
So for us to
Jeez.
be where we're at right now it's a lot of bad luck. Like if you go and look at our losses, there's a lot of close games that we've lost that
Well, y'all have like a or -5 Pythagorean uh differential.
Mhm.
You're expected to go 29-26 when you're actually going 24-31.
yep.
Let's see. You said 1 run games, 5-8.
Well,
Yeah, 13 games already at around the halfway point. That's a lot.
hmm
I remember I was on the Demons. We had like more than that, but like being like, it was in the 20s, I think. So being here at the halfway point, that's a lot of games. Um,
Yeah, like you said, that Pythag is killing us. 29 and 26s are expected, but we're 24 and 31. It's just it's pretty. We've been trying to keep high spirits in the clubhouse, but it's hard
so much
with the
season left. The energy
yeah.
behind updating and just staying
hmm
with it, I think honestly increases when like you're underperforming. I feel like I always want to update harder, like get to it
hmm
like more efficiently when my team is underperforming. Um, Look, I think this is interesting to point out. Versus lefties 18-10, but versus righties 6-21. So you guys are hoping every game is against lefties the rest of the year.
Yes, yes, yes.
Um, Now, so you kind of went through. We kind of covered the minor leagues. We should jump to the majors now. Looking at the standings, is there a team that either of you guys could just shout it out? Is there a team that you think is surprising you on a positive?
Stars.
Mm-hmm. Great choice.
for
Yeah, they're.
me, it's the Vandals because I didn't expect them to have a positive record this season. I know that sounds weird, but
Mm-hmm. No, they had a lot of moving parts, a lot of changes. So, that's a good answer as well. They're definitely performing pretty well, all things considered.
I mean, I think I remember at one point this season the Stars were on like a 13 game winning streak. I
Mm.
might be thinking of a different team, but I'm pretty sure it was the Stars.
yeah,
Yes,
they were until they lost against the Recruits.
Yeah.
Stars are 5 games up on a playoff spot. I mean, that's incredible. 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing some of their best baseball right now with already having that cushion. Good sign that they're going to be there at the end of the season. Um, what about disappointments? What team is kind of letting you down in terms of what you thought they were going to do?
The Sloths for me. I thought they would be above 500.
Hmm.
I thought they'd be better than
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I also thought the Sloths would be. I on my power rankings, I think I did Sloths, Raptors, Vandals, Makers.
Well,
But in
yeah,
reality, it's Raptors, Vandals, Sloths, Makers.
yeah.
Let's check out power.
Other than sorry,
No, I was going to say you mentioned power rankings. I'm like, why don't we check that?
yeah. Other than that, for me, uh, for like the predictions, I had the East Legends Conference exactly the same as how it is right now.
Mm.
Uh, I believe it's either. Oh no, think I had Demons on top for the East, but that's a pretty competitive conference anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, the East Champions is really competitive.
It was all 4 teams for the first two seasons 25, season 26. It would be accurate to say all 4 teams were competitive. Um, This season, Sarasota's fallen off a bit. They actually are 15th in power rankings. So, three of the four teams are World Series contenders. One is not.
Yeah. And then West, I have exactly how it is right now.
Champions West, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back and check that out. Yeah, I think it's been fun to watch Cancun, make a run at second place in the division this year for the first time with the new division setup that we have. This has pretty much been the order. I think Cancun might have been lower than Seattle season 25. But yeah, Seattle was actually, I think, second. They were really good their first season. They had some great offense. A lot of corpses. Um, but yeah, great question from Shane. Thank you for that. Pablo asked, have we talked about the Dynamos? We kind of did. Cobra mentioned how you thought their record would be better than it currently is.
No. I
Oh,
mentioned the Dynamos when we were talking about season 15.
you did. I think you touched on them recently, though.
Let me just check. I didn't. I mentioned how like the
Standings.
yeah. I don't think I said Dynamos. Did I? Oh yeah, no. I said the Dynamos are doing better than I thought they would
Hmm.
because they were like a bottom of the barrel team last season,
Mm-hmm.
and they traded away their I think they had the first overall, but then they traded it away. So I thought they weren't going to do as good as they are right now, but I guess that's because they have young talent. So
Mm-hmm. Faraday's great. McGee. They got some good players at the top for sure. Pablo, not bad with your overall 34 is pretty good.
I can't wait to see how the Wheelers are going to do next season. Uh,
We can
we
pull them up.
should. Wheelers are probably going to seal club next season because we have like all rookies right now. So once we start to hit cap with like pretty much our whole lineup, that's going to be when. I think we're pretty much all active. Maybe.
Yeah, a lot of recognizable names here on this list for sure. I see you up here, right where you probably would be, where you'd expect to be, not having been drafted to the majors yet.
Yeah.
35 overall, pretty darn solid.
Remember, if you want to make a snake happy, draft me high in the majors.
Let's see questions from chat. People are saying testing in the minors is overrated.
I don't think we've had any other questions except for this. It's supposed to be being screen shared because you're not
Oh,
screen sharing it.
did I not
Oh
this whole time? Oh
no.
no.
Audience retention is going down. Quick.
So it took someone
Screen
that long to
share.
ask that? Darn. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, we
apparently.
need to impeach Hummus, I guess. That's the
Yeah.
move.
I did that to
Rerun
get
it
rid of the
now.
presentation. I probably could have just kept it up. Thank you,
All right.
Loki. Wow, no one called me out this whole time. Holy crap.
I didn't even think about it because I could see it on my screen.
Becoming
Yeah.
a real podcast.
Well, now we should probably extend by another 15 minutes so we can dive in the file with people. All right, guys. Ask questions. We'll dive in the file if you want to see something. This is yesterday's file, offline file, most recent. We do have replays in here.
I will
Um,
say I'm gonna have to go in like 5 minutes or so.
that's fine. We did say it was going to be a hard stop after an hour.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Van said he was only listening. Okay, cool. So, one person who doesn't hate me.
Why is Bentley so good this season?
Oh, you see, when relief pitchers get to be relief pitchers, they tend to be able to inflate their stats a little bit.
You know what I want to
And
do?
It's because Hummus is rigging the sim.
When did
I
when did
also
Daring throw
think,
that perfect game?
uh,
Can we commentate the perfect game?
I think that'd be cool to like at least maybe show the highlights of it. Maybe not the full game.
It would be history. You click on history
Yep.
to the right, top tab.
it's by field and stats.
Oh right, I forgot the stream
Ju-
has a delay.
June 15th. Thank you for that idea. He didn't even get performer of the day. What?
What? He got second. 3 for 3, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 runs, 2 bases on ball. I mean, I guess, but
Tacos,
Zinni,
not really.
Tacos, you missed it. We had a trivia question about you. You can watch the VOD back. Um,
anybody got a
You
question
can
or
watch me
something
not
for me
answer it
before I
correctly.
get
yeah,
off?
ask Rox's questions before he jumps. We're probably gonna stay on another 12 minutes or so. I'll have the highlights of this game up while we're talking. Where is that game? Oh, Demons. Okay.
It's not commentate time.
It's just gonna be highlights, so it's gonna be a little tougher.
I know. So we're gonna have stacking paper up to bat against Danny Sullivan. Oh, my cat's doing some stretches.
I wonder what's gonna happen in this game.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have no idea.
and stacking paper will strike out.
Whoa! Alright, guys.
This is take.
I'm gonna have to pop off, but it's been fun.
Oh, did not expect
Yep.
the screen to move. Awesome, brother. Thanks for hanging.
Anytime, man, anytime.
See ya.
See ya, man.
Thanks
Thanks.
for joining us. Roxas is dipping. Thank you for joining us tonight. First appearance on the PBE Sim League pod.
I'm gonna miss you.
Anytime if you want me back, just let me know.
All right, come back.
I can't change it to not show the.
I think you just go play by play speed
No, I know what I got to do. I got to do it in the
settings.
game replay, full game replay, and then come back and it will do it.
Uh,
I have a good idea actually. Let me exit this. We'll do full replay and we'll just skip to like the end. That way I have like the option to change the settings.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Here we go. Follow ball, no, where is that? Alright, that's the most important one.
Mhm.
Animation speed, we'll do very fast. Do the volume down to 80.
I don't know. The crowd noise is the best part.
Alrighty. Crowd noise is the best part. Wide, 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 that's fine. We could skip to maybe the 8th?
Yeah, I'd go 8th.
Cool. Oh, but
Like your Herrera up to bat. And he's gonna sky one to center, but that's gonna be caught by the center fielder.
I want to keep the widgets. There we go. Alright, the widgets will stay up during the game action.
Let's go. Dinkle. He's gonna walk.
Yeah, this is a historic moment that we didn't get to have on stream. So here on the PBE Sim League pod, we will have the final 2 innings of the iconic Bobby Daring perfect game. Second in league history. One of only four pitchers to do it. The only pitcher in baseball history to throw 2 perfect games in their career. An absolutely insane stat that blew my mind when I saw it. There goes Daring. Oh, the players are
God
pretty
damn.
small. I should probably make them a little bigger.
I wonder how many balls have like reached the outfield
And it's not going to let me.
in this
Cool.
entire
So
game.
we're stuck with small players. Sorry, y'all.
That's fine.
Ooh, struck him out on a full count. That's sus.
That's pretty sketch, yeah.
Yeah. And top of the ninth, Demons were already up 7-0. Strikeout there.
That strikes out. Jimmy Blamo gets a hit into the right field. And Ben Stacking Paper is going to go to the second baseman who will get the out at first. Here we go. Can he get the perfect game? I wonder.
He looks short on the mound. Damn, got him on a 1-2. Oh, it's kind of convenient when you're deep in your outing, and to finish a perfect game, you got the bottom third of the order.
I wonder how many pitches he's on.
He said it was like 103. There it
And
is.
there it is. Unbelievable. This championship run, though, they carry him off the field. Something, something. What a game.
Congratulations, Bobby Daring. Second perfect game in your career. Yeah, good call, Loki. It does work like that, where like you. Oh, yeah, because it's 27 outs. Duh. Yeah, you are right. I'm bad at math. Um, is the question was, does two plant carry the league best running runners thrown out percentage? If so, could it get beaten? We'll check in on Blonde. That's kind of a convoluted question. Not surprised. It came from Big Titty Smitty. A convoluted question. Um, let's check your fielding stats. 27.5 is good. I don't see an issue with 27.5 in my opinion. What do you think? Right, Johnny Quest. Yo, I'm so glad you called it out because I was so shocked. We got to go back to that.
Good performer on the day.
How?
I don't know. Stan Antonio with 3 hits, 2 home runs, and 2 walks is apparently better. 5 or 6. Well,
She went.
three for
He went
three.
3 for 3. 2 homers is cool, but we see a lot of 2 home run games in this league. As
Well,
someone
I
who
mean,
does.
I think it's because Juosu rigs the sim.
Dang, shots fired. Now you just literally slid off the Sloss draft board.
No, no, sloths, draft me if I even am still on the board.
I just can't believe someone who threw a
I want to
perfect
meet all the
game.
sloths. Sloths actually seem like an interesting team because I know like no one on them. Like I know we beat them season 23. That's like the only time I probably interacted with a lot of people on their team.
Mm,
So I just want to go to a team with people that I don't interact with much. I don't know, like Death Valley,
mm.
Sloths.
Get a
I mean,
new
even
experience.
Vandals. Yeah, I don't know anyone on the Sea Serpents as well, so Sea Serpents would be nice too. It's kind of funny how like how many people there are that I haven't met yet.
Yeah. That should be fun. Can't wait to follow your draft. How you snake around the draft this coming off season.
Oh, I do want to go to DB of the Sloths, and it looks like a. Hold on, how are they doing again? Death Valley's 21 and 33, and Sloths are uh 23 and 31. So maybe they'll have decent draft picks where it can pick me up if I'm still available. I don't know how like it differs because in the minors draft they picked a lot of pitchers.
Mm.
Uh, so uh, I expected to go like somewhat high, but I went like I think seventh because only one other position player was picked before I was,
Mm.
which I didn't really expect because I don't ever pay attention to minor league drafts.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. I remember going 11th overall in the majors draft first. Back in the day, you remember a time. Um,
Yeah.
where yeah, we're looking at rookies, combined rookie stats. I got picked 11th overall in the majors, third round pick in the minors, um, which was great. Beaver is a freaking wizard because he parlayed drafting me in the third, and then I was pretty much a max earner. I mean, you kind of have to be a max earner to be this late in your career still kicking. Um, So we were actually World Series runners up. We actually were the number one seed back then. We had 6 minor league teams. So it was a weird playoff. It was the 2 versus 3 seed, 1 seed getting a bye. And we played the Dillos coming off their series. Who was it against though? I can't remember.
the format was like that until the 76ers, or yeah, the 66ers and the other team, the Kingpins, came around. That's when it changed to like a normal 4-team playoff.
Hmm. What season was that? I don't even remember what number. Oh, so it's 13. So we're in 27. So 14. I guess 29. Yep, this is it. Yeah, they beat the Mounties. Oh, that's your alma mater.
This would have been season 12, right?
Season 13.
13, right? Because I think we missed the World Series season 14, the season before I went there. And then season 15, we made it, but we lost. Season 16, 17, we made it and won.
Hmm. Yeah. The Dillos are pretty pumped about that. They created a command, um, the exclamation point S13 after they won that they would
Is it?
spam. I think it was like a armad- armadillo like beating up a horse.
Oh my god. That would have been Swifties, though. The Swifties are the horses.
Yeah, that's who lost in the World Series in season 13.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
the Mounties. Okay.
No, they took down the Mounties in the first round. That's why I
Yeah.
was wondering who they beat to play us.
So season 12, then the Mounties lost in the World Series. Or won. I don't know. I just
We
know
have a
that the Mounties
compendium
have
question. Let's pull that up. Why not? Sharing my screen. So let's see. Compendium.
Mounties have four rings or 5 rings. I forgot.
I think it was 4.
Yeah.
Sorry for light mode, y'all.
I used light mode on that too. So I don't know how you can do Google Sheets dark mode, to be honest.
And because we had Johnny Quest asking, um, former stat team head, by the way, asking about how many firsts for DVS and for the
BVS
Sloss.
has literally every single first round pick in the draft.
Well, Sloss have 4, so they each have 4.
Sarasota first, which is looking pretty juicy for DVS.
Right.
Uh, wait, what was that trade that got them the first
I think
for season
the
28?
Frick Nasty.
No,
They also like retained and like were able like we would have been in the hard cap if they didn't retain. And I think Fug was another one of those trades too. So
that's pretty tough.
yeah. Um,
And then the first round pick is either the Vandals first round or the Indianapolis first round.
mhm. Yeah, and Sloss got their own. They got Nashville's, they got Detroit's, and New Orleans. So 3 really good teams. So those are going to be late first for sure. What time is it? 8:18 on my watch. It's 8:16. Um, thank you
Yeah,
everybody for showing up tonight and farming those PBE dollars that we treasure.
it's okay. I farmed personally 4 million here, so I'm glad.
There you go. I saw someone Rocket. I think it was Rocket Puppy. Someone claimed some money earlier. Yeah, Rocket Puppy did. So shout out to Rocket Puppy claiming $1 million just for watching us tonight. King Cobra, want to thank you for stepping up and helping provide some content tonight. The trivia was really fun.
Yep, me losing the trivia was pretty fun.
I don't know how I'm going to structure the next episode. I think I do want to keep Roxas and then bring on someone else and then keep the trivia theme where, like similar to Hummus God Pod, where the winner stays and the loser um, leaves. So I hope this is not goodbye permanently. I hope you do end up back on King Cobra.
Yep, thank you.
And OTP is streaming, so we should probably raid them since
Oh
they've
boy,
been so kind to us.
it's time to get another clip of them shouting us out.
Let's do it. They're going to see that raid noti. Everybody get some hype with OTP developments. Thank you all for joining for the PBE Sim League Pod. I'm your host, Hummus God. King Cobra and Roxas were our guests. And let's go ahead and rate. Sorry for not sharing my screen when I was diving in the file. That was really not a good move on my part. And yeah, we'll keep the stream going to see if they react to the raid so we can get that on our stream.
All right.
And once again, thank you all for being here. Have a good night.
Hello for Twitch.
Let me unmute.
Aqua Sox are stealing like crazy, and Bill Dickey unable to do anything about it. Willie Keeler takes
God,
third.
all
Runners
these
are now at the corners
statistics.
for a 2-2 count against Charleston.
Yeah, this is
Nomad
the
looking for two,
PBE's
conceding the run, playing
the
double play
perfect
depth.
team
Yeah.
World
Missed
Series.
strike
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Huge strikeout for Addy Joss.
I
This
use
one was hit pulling the string on a
Franco.
77-mile-an-hour changeup. Gets
Literally
the
like
home and
no other
second
player
inning.
though on any of these rosters.
Wow.
Now
Everyone's
Pete
got
Rose
Cy
will
Young.
bat with the rally
Let's
in
see
his
if
hands.
Yeah.
A great
Nomad's
hitter versus right-hand pitching.
DRC mentions
He
us.
faces Addy Joss here in a big moment. The pitch, and he lines this one to third, but Schmidt makes the play.
Look how
Throws
clean
on over to
22
first
is.
in time. The Aqua
Yeah.
Sox strand 2 will head to the 5th.
Oh, it is really
Nomads
slow.
1, Aqua Sox 1. Top 6, Luke Appling. He'll lead off against Gaylord Perry. Wind and the pitch. Ball 4. Appling works the tough 6-pitch walk, which sets up the Nomads here with a
He's
leadoff
not gonna
runner in the
mention
6th.
us.
And
No,